The one we've been talking about. Number 4, Trey Munoz of the Beavers. Number 3, Dustin Plott for the Cowboys. Both of them All-Americans. Munoz 15-2, Plott 17-1. Chris Pendleton says about Dustin Plott, he said he's a high-volume offensive guy. So Trey's got to stay in there, and when Trey gets in there, he's got to finish when he has a chance to finish. He thought those were the keys.
Yep.
And Munoz, let's see if he can finish here. Plott fighting it. Trying to keep the hips down. Munoz trying to get him up and get that leg lifted. Gets to his feet. Good long battle here. This will take something out of somebody, even if there are no points.
This is exciting to sit here and watch this match, right? A couple things, obviously. Trey Munoz, his dad, Mark Munoz, wrestled here, was a national champion. It's still nothing.
That was, I don't know what to call that, but a high-flying dump.
No, you know what you call it, Jay? Strong.
Yes.
Strong. That's exactly what you call it.
Boy, Munoz still working hard, trying to get the two. Plott fighting it. Trying to come and grab an ankle. He does. It comes around to the side.
Look at this.
This is great stuff.
Just let them work here, man.
Over a minute into the scramble now with nothing. Plott might be making a little progress.
Plott's got a leg lace going on.
Trying to clear his leg, but Munoz hanging on to that. Now grabs the other ankle, the far ankle.
I applaud that. I'm over here applauding the wrestler right now. Right? I know I'm on these microphones with this headset on, but man.
Just applauding good effort.
Good effort.
Both guys.
And, you know, another thing I was going to talk about, regardless of what these accolades are of these young men on the mat, they are better people off of the mat. So, once again, never met.
Quality individuals.
Yep, quality individuals. Never met before. And just excited to watch this match right here in front of us.
And Munoz was in the NCAA semis last year. Got hurt during that match and had to default out of the tournament. That's why he finished 6th. So he got right back in on the leg. Plott probably didn't want to give that up again, but only 50 seconds left in the period and another stalemate.
Yep.
That's 3 of them already, I believe.
And like you talked about, what Coach Pendleton said about Plott, he is a high-volume wrestler.
And he shoots, but not there. Also, Chris Pendleton says that Trey is a lot more diverse offensively than Mark was. He said he's really better offensively than Mark was. Mark was just really sound, though.
Well, if you watch Munoz's lateral movement, right, from the snap to going to the ankle, he snapped again going to the ankle. Plott's a good single leg, high crotch type of guy. So, you know, one of the things Munoz is going to have to make sure he does as well is control his emotions. Plott has wrestled here before. Obviously now Munoz back in the place where his dad wrestled. His dad's in the stands here watching him. So control his emotions. He's been here before as far as it's wrestling, right? So,
well, not only is he thick through the upper body, he's got a really good core on him. His hips, legs, you know, Munoz has a really good core. Plott is a little taller than a lot of the 84-pounders. Yep. He's certainly taller than most of the 74s as that first period ends. So Plott will go down to start the period. Number 2, no score.
You know, and we were talking about Plott coming up from 74 to 84. Munoz used to be a 74-pounder as well when he was at Arizona State.
Plott to his feet, and Munoz hanging onto that leg still and drives him just about off from that. Now they're off.
And Munoz just upset Bernie Truax, which was the number 2 wrestler from Penn State in their duel. So that's a lot of momentum right there.
Another California Truax, who was at Cal Poly before transferring to Penn State, All-American last year at Cal Poly. I believe he was 4th, if I remember correctly. Good job on top by Munoz so far. I wasn't sure how much he wanted to ride because he's so good on his feet.
Yep.
He's got it going well so far. Now Plott spins away. It's 1-0 Plott. Back to their feet.
Watch Munoz with those lateral movements and getting to those ankles, right? He's done that about 4 or 5 times. He's been in a couple of times. Plott's obviously had some good defense in there, but that's going to be a continuation. And then obviously for Plott, you're looking for his high crotches, his swings, and once again, the pace. They're starting to feel each other here a little bit with 1 minute left in this second period.
No offense as far as points, but a lot of good moves and some good counters. Under a minute in the second, 1-0. Plott with the escape. Plott has not really gotten in really deep yet, like Munoz did. So a little edge to Munoz at this point.
Yeah, a little edge to Munoz right there. A lot of back and forth. There's another little ankle attempt. But both of these guys like this type of match. I mean,
sure. 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Plott tried to swing a little bit, but that did not work. Munoz's lateral movement is really good.
Yep. Good little drag attempt. Almost dragged to a swing single by Plott.
10 seconds right now. Let's see if anybody fires away. Doesn't look like it. And we'll go to the third. 1-0 Munoz choice. Talk about those rankings. You see that Parker Keckhausen from Northern Iowa still number 1, Plott 2, Munoz 4. And I had listed Munoz as 3, or rather Plott as 3 when I talked about it earlier, but he is up to 2. Split with Lenny Pinto.
And Pinto just got beat by Salazar during the Minnesota duel. I watched that on Friday. So Pinto just got beat by
let me think, was it at... where was it, at Vegas or Lindenwood, where Pinto beat Plott, and then Plott came back and beat Pinto in the third place match.
Yep, it was
so
Vegas.
They've split 2 tight matches. Munoz to his feet, trying to clear the hands, and he's out of there. A good spin. So not much going on underneath or on top for either wrestler. So 1-1, here we go.
Good snaps by Munoz, good lateral movement by Munoz. Plott has kind of passed the elbow a little bit, hit some high crotches off of that.
Hasn't been able to really get to one yet. Munoz is very quick.
Well, I think a lot of that obviously has to do with how Munoz's baseline defense is. Like you talked about it earlier, extremely compact and some good movement here.
Ooh, duck out, re-attack. Can he finish? Trying to collect the far leg. It's not there.
This is that flexibility. Dive roll.
Behind him, and there's 2 by Plott, 3 by Plott. I think when you say 2 after the crowd hollers it. So suddenly it's 4-1 Plott, and that was huge.
That was a big takedown by Plott. And really, Jay, if you talked about it, that's the only time Plott's been in.
Only good deep one he's had. So now Munoz spins out. 4-2 now. Watch Munoz. Oh,
so let's talk
what's
about
going on here.
It's blood time. Here's the takedown here by Plott. Gets in off the hook. It was a re-attack. Good high crotch by Munoz. Good re-attack. Go get the ankle. Starting to beat the corner. Munoz is in the split situation. Plott's trying to use that left leg to reach across. Gets up on the hip. Dive roll by Munoz. Plott captures the bottom leg.
He counters the roll really well. Yeah.
3-point takedown. And then here's the escape by Munoz. Obviously knowing where he's at. Love this rule. Continue to wrestle on the edge. Gets his 1 point. Going right back to him.
Now we got 56 seconds left. 4-2 score. You know Munoz is going to come out firing. He's going to come out.
No.
All guns blazing.
Yep, it's going to be some good lateral movement. And the difference is Munoz has been in 2-3 times on Plott.
See how cautious Plott is here. Does he quit being offensive, or does he try to keep his offense going? We'll see.
Well, he's got to continue to stay baseline because Munoz is going to continue to come right there. Now, we've been here before. We were here early in the first. But Plott was able to break that lock.
Good scrawl. Got the hips back and up. So 37 seconds left, 4-2 the score. Plott playing it cagey. Of course, he could counter here. There's a stall warning against Plott. Pretty quick stall warning compared to how some of these other matches have been called on both sides. Munoz trying to roll through there. That didn't work. Plott backs up, and they're not off the mat yet, so clock down to 15 seconds.
You see what Plott's doing? He's keeping his feet in. Now he's in with Munoz's leg. Right? That's understanding where you're at.
Yep. Trying to pull him back in with 7 seconds to go. Doesn't have to have the takedown, but boy, he has killed the clock.
Yeah. Good match by these guys.
That'll do it.
The sportsmanship that Munoz just showed, just a simple tap. That's what I was talking about, these 2 young men. Nice job, fellas.
Great match.
Great match by both.
I'd love to see a rematch at the NCAA tournament. It would go down to the wire. Coming up in the last 2 matches, the big guys right here.